Hey guys, this is Kaza here. We had a great match yesterday. Set up with a great squad, working on really taking over this map here. It started out, made some good moves right off the bat, starting from here, and moving on up to storage site with squad 1, I believe. And we really took a lot of contact from the right side at that point, which we really dominated the offense. And hope you enjoy. I'll go over some of the tactics we went over in this match a little bit, so you guys can see exactly what we did on this building here. Started out, we have the building on the west side at storage site, and you also have a building on the east side. It starts out over here. We pulled up with a Logi truck right here, got everybody out, set up the fob inside, took all the contact from over here, people running down the hill, and just completely wiped them. I set up quite a few shots there. Most of the people were sitting inside, but I took them out, and then we moved the squad down south from there and flanked up from the south. Took out their fob, which they had placed over here foolhardily. But hope you guys enjoy. Check out the rest of the video, and I'll talk about some of the tactics of the video.
Base, I was gonna say that's a really far away.
Okay, from US main.
Yeah, shit, eh? Alright, yeah, we're heading to Nilram though. We're gonna take the transit lodge. We're gonna take the transit truck.
Alright, I'm only a 2-man squad, so I'm gonna back cap to rail docks.
Alright, sounds
Roger.
Guys, who's going to storage to get the fob up?
It's gonna be squad 1 or squad 2.
Okay, well now I'm a 1-man, so I'm definitely back capping the rail.
Okay, they're gonna rush rail, so I'm gonna send my guys to rail as well.
Alright, I can't get a vehicle by myself though.
We probably only need like 1 or 2 people going Nilram. You don't even evict, just run.
Yeah, just drop somebody off. Squad 1.
Okay, so so my squad's gonna make a fob then at village.
No, make a fob at storage site.
No, pulling at storage.
Yeah,
Storage? Okay. Well, we'll wait at Nilram and then we'll push to storage. You guys will bring the lodge up. We'll establish a football team and do the rest.
Guys, we don't need a whole squad on Nilram Village.
Salem, let me work with you. Salem, what I want you to do is take that MRAP. I want you to drive it up to storage site. I'm going to drive behind you with the Logi truck. You support the Logi truck. Just drop 1 person at Nilram Village, okay?
Roger.
All right, what we're going to do is we're going to get, let me see, a Logi truck team. We're going to have Logi truck at storage site. Forge, hold your mic. Jimmy, and DeWitt. You guys are going to spawn. Nobody else spawn. We're going to take the Logi truck. Sound good?
Copy that, squad leader. Oscar Mike, hoorah.
Yes!
Quit burning my
From Logi
immersion.
truck.
Yeah, I'm just a 1-man squad, I can't even do anything.
Join another squad.
Valen, go ahead and spawn now.
Join my squad, Earthborn.
Hi,
They're full. Alright, well, just wait.
My love.
DeWitt, stop doing that stuff. All right,
We got like 10 more
eat some
spots.
sugar. Eat some sugar. It's good for your brain.
Eat some sugar.
We're heading out right now. We're right behind. Okay.
You look good. Like vegetable form, though. There's a fob in the west building. Yep, 3 people.
I can't believe you're gonna add tanks to this game. Like, this game is maps aren't big enough to do that.
Keep going, man. Hop out.
Squad 2, I'll just be with you guys.
Where's the guy staying rally?
Put us up on a hill.
I'm gonna build a happer here.
Oscar Mike, hoorah.
Everybody get out of the walls of the house.
What is that?
So we're in storage. We want
But if
to
we're
wait,
stuck
to
behind
have.
the walls, we can't die.
Alright, it's fine.
We will become the wall people.
Alright, somebody
Oh,
do a
that's
lodging
ours.
in.
They rushed it. They're too
Somebody
late.
do a
Ready
lodging in.
to catch them up.
Heavy armor at storage.
Enemy armor approaching storage site.
They're right there in front
Enemy
of us.
armor is down.
800 in that
Build
general
it.
direction. Flock. I see them.
Enemies on the hill on the
I'm hit.
west side.
Yeah, 270. I just got hit while trying to build, and our medic has been out. My mistakes.
Okay, I'll get you up, Mac. I'll get you up. Be careful.
Behind us? Are we good? Oh, behind us! Oh, and that's a dead body. Okay.
Three more on the west wall. They're on our wall. Three guns out. Grenade on the south side. Grenade, watch out.
Ow. And we just, oh my god, I swear to god. People
Golden.
Can we get reinforcements to storage ASAP? We're under heavy fire.
From where? Whether yeah, I'm trying to get a rally point down so that way my men can spawn.
I just killed Ryan in the front dead. I'm in this control. There's a guy in front of me. Be careful, medic. Please get me up. I don't know if I killed him. I know I hit him a few times.
We have somebody at Nillium already. They're taking it, right?
I got him.
We need to
We got
move
squad
on the cabin.
moving down the west side.
No, negative, never mind.
Let me know when the cat is back on the storage site. We're pushing castle now.
It's very
Yeah,
bad.
I guess I should respond.
Just tell me what that thing is. What is the cap on storage? Are we capping it right now? Yes or no?
10% blue. Going up.
Copy.
Hey, this is my facility.
Killed like 10 people. I'm going to send 2 people up on the hill on the west side. It's going to be the guy next to the squad leader and King.
I just got hit by a mine on this.
Jimmy and King, move up on the hill, the west side. Start clearing that out. Look for the rally point. Jimmy and King.
Yeah, he's right on me.
Get a nade up there.
I got killed from a grenade. That mine hit me on the lodge. I'll run to it.
I'm withdrawing remaining MRAP.
Give that a logic truck coming up or what? Or is it blowing up?
It's still good, I'm pretty sure. I got killed on
Okay.
the mine. I'll get it.
Did I get it?
Where are they at?
Up on the hill in the west. West. Jimmy and King, keep pushing west side.
Copy, spawning now.
Keep pushing the logic trucks and get that thing back.
They're definitely this way.
There's a bunch northwest.
Okay, bring it on, Jim. One hit, let's do it. Okay, one down. We're gonna go red lodge here. RPG to lodges now. Just one hit.
Alright. Where it come from? Is it south of us? Or are we shooting from
To
this?
the west, see, like south here, burger.
Okay, so it's south
Just
of us.
straight, just not far, yeah.
Jimmy and King, keep watching the south side also. We got people on the south side.
Copy.
Dude, wouldn't that be sweet if they added like an A-10 to the United States and we could like call in airstrikes?
Got another logic
pretty
run.
sure
Thanks, man. Put some ammo down.
Dude, I can't fucking see shit. I fucking hate how many smokes I get.
Hey, dig this. Hey, dig this up right here.
I'll keep a watch for it.
Yeah, I'll dig it up.
Thank you.
Go.
I got a few.
Help me dig it.
Oh yeah. Damn.
What race am I? What am I? Am I black, Mexican? Am I...
Yeah, you're black.
You're black.
No, I didn't.
Let me see. You're definitely black. Unfortunately, the United States Army in this place is very discriminating against whites.
With RPG.
Like, I've noticed that there's only like 2 white models.
I'm right there.
Two white models.
Nice, lighten them up.
Cancel in our favor very soon.
It's a bunker.
There you go.
Sorry.
There you go.
Don't give up.
Castle neutral in our favor.
Yes, it's.
Alright, capture neutral.
320.
We're taking fire from the west.
Holy guacamole.
Oh, see them.
You're on chat.
Wanna move up there with me? I'm going up there.
Dude, I'm right on you, dude.
We need to.
I'm with
Squad
you.
2, squad 2. Flight, you guys
Castle
flank
highway
south.
to
You guys-
capture.
you guys
We
flank-
need some people
flank south, flank
pushing
south,
up, please.
Flank south,
Get
got it.
another fob.
Alright, my guys
on
flank
the
south.
mark that I
And then
just-
west into the woods. Clear 'em out.
My guys start
I'll
flanking
set up a
south.
fob near there.
Move out. Start flanking south, and then move back up in west into the woods. Start clearing this hill.
Make sure we got a lot to come.
They're there. On the pad, we have them on my back. On my position. Watch out! We got 2. There's one last hill, got another one. Move into the half. We got it on the way.
I'm digging it
They
up.
just spawn. They're spawning as you speak.
Next berm, next berm.
I'm here.
Alright,
I'm
moving
here.
west up
I'm
into the
here.
woods now, guys.
Hey, get back here.
Swing around. Swing wide though. Swing real wide. Go
We are
north.
taking down their hab right now. Their hab
Swing
is
wide.
open.
King, go real wide. Real wide.
I think so.
Directly north. In the bush right there.
Radio in the bush.
Is right here? Yeah, right there. Is that a radio? Yeah, there it is.
Everybody else push past the radio.
Fuck you.
Except for the people digging. Push past the
Dude,
radio.
I think
go
they
north.
could be fucking sneaky, not say.
You see that? Look at that.
Honestly, it's pretty
Castle's
OP
up
to
in front.
general.
One thing I really liked about this squad is we moved up right off the base, moved up through Niram Village, up into our point of interest here, and parked the car right off the bat. Little area here. Set up the fob right off the bat also. And I was thinking, since most of the time you build the sandbags don't work very well because somebody just throw a nade and it'll blow up the sandbags. And the people will just move in. So the sandbags are there, to stop fire and everything. And the one thing about the U.S. team that's really awesome is they have HESCO walls. So trusting my team that they would actually do something, since it was looking pretty good that they were actually building everything, because they jumped up right away and jumped all around this fob I set up. Everybody started digging right away, so everybody could get their guns up a lot quicker. Told somebody to do the logi run. I didn't even have to call a name. Person ran out, did the logi run right off the bat, and he took that right back to base without any question. We set up the HESCO walls, and then the most obvious entrances that people would come in because the enemy was attacking us at this point from the hill up here. They were also, I believe, attacking the MRAP that hosted us up here from this direction. So we're being attacked from all directions right now. And just setting up in here, getting most of the team to hold, I pushed out and started to make some contact with these dudes. And really knocked down, I don't know how many people I was, probably killed like 8 people or something. But it was totally worth it. And those people were not on their game for sure because I was open most of the time. But one thing that was really cool also, considering the entire game plan, was that Squad 1 immediately started to work with me. Right as it showed that we started to take a storage site, he set up an idea to move south, for us to flank south, and he would flank west. And so we got our line together. We got a few people together, and I started to push down south and then push up on this little ridge right here. There was an enemy right here, but you get them online, and the one thing is you can't actually tell everybody what to do all the time. Can't get everybody online. Nobody's going to be in a perfect formation. And so as I ran down there, the entire team followed up, moved with me, got up to this line here. I looked at my map, and there were just a few people, and they were all just lined up just like almost perfectly like that. And so at this point, I've learned that you have to lead people, like you have to tell them exactly where to go. And I was starting to yell through direct chat to get them to go to the next berm, so we could get up on top of the hill here and hold this line right here. And they all moved up with me, and that was the reason we actually took this whole area, moved this line. We actually took, if I can do this, spin it. No, I can't spin it. But this whole thing, and we moved it up like this, and just kept pushing forward like this. That's sweeping out this whole area in a long line. So if anybody was here, if there was an enemy right here, he would be shot from multiple different directions, which is all simple stuff. But if you can set up the line here and you get people to work with you and move up, and you have to lead them to that position, then you can dominate this area. And so we took out the HAB, which was right about there, actually. And from there, we continue on up to the north and do some different stuff. But that's really cool. Good stuff. Takes a long time to figure out how to lead people in this game. Pretty difficult game to figure out, learning curve on it. But otherwise, it's a simple game.
Launch truck is going up to that friendly base. We're gonna protect it.
Good fucking work, guys.
So Squad 1, this is Squad 2. How do you copy?
I have my rocket out. Don't shoot yet.
Bearing 200, yeah.
Got the fob on the west hill at storage site. You can push up now. Right. Is anybody dead? Good. Alright. No fob truck, though. Have to do it on rally points and stuff. So, my team, we're going to go back up castle. Move up a rally point on the west side of that.
We need help immediately. We are getting overrun here.
You go to the move mark on your compass.
If you guys just push up, we'll be able to hold it.
And I just want to stop right here for a second and make note that we're running through the woods, but there's an open field in the middle of the woods. So you have these wood areas met with an open field, and we're just running willy-nilly through an open field. So it's really important to remember to walk on the tree line or the edge of the tree line or in the trees, because then you actually have covers. Because if I had to run over here to take cover, I'd probably get shot. Luckily, our team actually picked up on a dude over here. It was in the trees before he saw us. But as squad lead, as you've probably seen in the video, that I'm concentrating on all different kinds of things. And it's very hard to concentrate on just what you're doing as like the professional with a gun, essentially. That's what the rest of the team is individuals that don't have to concentrate on everything else, are just being led by one person, so that the group cohesion works together well. This is something to remember. And it's really important to try to keep your head on straight while you're doing all these complicated things.
Look to the north. There's guys in the north trees. North trees. See him moving?
Okay.
Medium range. Yeah. He didn't see us.
I see him, man. He's on the move mark. Right on your compass. The other point is, if you ever see somebody as a squad leader, it is best to direct your team with radial menu. So you go ahead and press T. Hold T is the default key for it, and then put a move marker. Move markers, attack markers, defense markers, they all show up on your compass down here. And if they'll show up on your compass, and it helps your team figure out where to go, because everybody's going to see that little mark. Everybody's going to see the little green triangle that shows up on the ground, and everybody's head's going to turn that way. And so, as you can see right here, there's actually an enemy right there. Bing. And he gets taken out like really quickly because the entire team shoots at him. It's really important to get the team working together for one goal and one purpose. That's what the reason of the squad leader is, and it really helps to figure that out early on in the game. Hopefully that helps. So
On forever, Aaron Hernandez.
Alright, he's down. I actually have a fob truck. That says squad 3. Squad 3, you got the fob?
Probably the teleport.
Alright, everybody in my squad move into the defense flag. Changing directions at 75 east.
The right in front of me, squad lead. Yep.
Is it
Yeah,
a
I just
team?
killed one right by that one you just killed.
Alright, we'll hold them, we'll clear them out. And so after we took out the fob, which was to the west of storage site, which is here, this fob was about right here, we moved north through this open field, started to cut a little bit towards castle, which is over here, and this is our destination here. But as we moved in, we saw some enemies a little bit farther out in this location. And if you notice the squad is grouped up in like a box almost formation, kind of like this. And so I was heading off this direction. They said they spot something. And so the best thing to do at this point is not to break off, because most squad leaders, what they'll do is, since they're not really too aware of the group cohesion type thing, and this squad was particularly actually on it, they called it out. So I moved back immediately, had to make a decision on where to hold, how to clear, and what they told me is that there's only one person. These people weren't here at all. So it was just one dude, and they took him out already. And so I took the squad, I looked at it, looked at the map, picked some names. This is another tactic I use as a squad leader, is you look at the names, you look at each individual person, and you say, I'm going to split the squad up into so many people, and I'll call you like Joe, John, Sally, and Jeff. You guys continue moving where you're going. And they're all pushing this way, because as soon as they hit contact, everybody in their heads is thinking, oh, I want to get some action. And so you let them have that mindset, and you just split the squad, and you say, everybody else, come with me. And then you put a move mark on the map or something. And so you come into your map, and you press right click, you put a move mark, and you say, move to the move mark. And then so everybody's head then you split the squad into two pieces. The people who are coming with you, they all know where they're going. The people that aren't coming with you, they all know where they're going. And then that way you still have group cohesion, and you're able to split the squad into two pieces. Because currently right now in squad, they don't have the ability to set up a Bravo squad. So you can't say like, Bravo, do something, or Alpha do something. But it's really important to be able to call people's names out and be very explicit about what you want them to do. I'm going to split the squad at this point. I'm going to get Anun, DeWitt, King, and Jimmy. You guys are going to search. Everybody else move towards the defense flag.
Copy.
Dude, if you can get the hab on the
Squad
the
1 is going to
mortar
assault
mark.
from the east side.
Bodies.
Just
I'm gonna try to get this fob set up. Anyone can get near me up here.
You got like 4 guys coming to you, so. Then on the mortar mark, put the hab.
do you help Squad 3 put up the hab? Taking fire at Castle northwest, northeast.
Your men have mental issues.
Holy shit. I'm betting.
Flag is good.
Dude, you gonna make it?
They're making weird noises.
Gun.
As they're approaching.
You got 2 guys approaching from the south, maybe they'll be better. Just go towards them and just drop it anywhere, man.
That's where he's at. Move marker. Alright, damn. It's that direction.
Throw a fob down at Castle.
We can't. We need it to the north where Squad 3 is.
Okay, that's fair though.
Squad 1 under
He's
heavy
on the left.
contact. I need reinforced. Enemy truck right there. I don't have any rockets, so I can't do anything. Yeah, I see it. It's moving towards
He's
us.
moving on us, most
Shoot the
likely.
bitch. I don't think it sees us.
Dude, I got a feeling
Smoke
we're
northeast.
They're hitting northeast.
There's some more. The mines will lay down. Some more coming up from the 75 east through the trees. Hit that defense, so he's bandaging right now. One down. Push to the right.
But
Push
dude,
to the
that's
right.
really far away, man. That fog's almost be useless.
That's a perfect fob. Absolutely perfect fob. That's fob you can have.
Alright.
Seriously.
I need assist.
What's up?
Dude, we got shredded.
Just make it as soon as you can. Get the hab a little bit closer on the mortar mark.
Oh. Hey, wait, we might have somebody behind us.
Hey, could I get a medic here? Please? Thanks, man. Love you.
Got you covered.
I'll get you, Mayor. Oh, gotcha.
One, do you see a sign of a fob there? Good job, Squad 3.
Okay, we've got it down.
Squad 1 is under heavy engagement in the woods.
There's a fob there, one, I think.
That's a little closer to the action.
Push that hill.
There's an enemy hab on the move mark.
Squad leader,
Yeah, what's
That
that?
guy down.
can we get a closer rally?
Good idea.
Thank you.
Right in the action.
Thank you.
Oh, I see.
Watch out, there, squad lead. There's a marksman watching over there. Northeast.
I'm like really low ammo, man. I have
What direction?
Northeast is all I saw. But it was hitting the
Do we have an ammo crate as close up as we possibly
So after we took storage site, which is down here, we moved on up, came up here, dropped off another squad over here, and we came over here, right? And so, as we came over here, storage site, it's a bunch of ruins basically, and it encompasses pretty much this area. There's a bunch of Connex boxes on the south side over here, and there's some ruins right here, and there's larger ruins right here. What I ran into was that there, as the 3 of us came down off the hill this way here, ran into some contact farther out over here. I couldn't actually see the guy because his head was just like camouflaged into the shadow or something. So I just had to move in through this little route right here. I took a shot, threw a nade, tried to clear it. The important part was that I hit this wall here. There's a brick wall right there. Or it's not that long. probably about this long. But it's there's a little area right next to that wall that you can hide in, and this blue zone right here is something that you won't get shot in because there's a little berm. Or wait, the blue zone's about this big, and the red zone is something you definitely get shot in because there's a bunch of contacts over here that are shooting us. They're spawning on a hab, but they have perfect sight line of this area right here. And so if you jump over this hill right here, you're exposed to this entire hillside. But if you stay right here in this little nook, you're okay. And so staying right here was the key to actually helping out maintain Castle until we were able to figure out what was going on over here. The guys I split off with initially, the 3 squad members over here, the 3 happy squad members over here, they were kind of nuts, and so it's kind of good to part with them because then they were just having a good time searching around. They were just like walking in circles over here. But the fob truck came over here, and they were able to put up the fob over here with the other squad leader. Since it doesn't take your own squad members to put up the fob, he was able to put it up over there, and that helped out the game quite a bit. So that split helped. It took away from the confusion, made the fob, and we were able to push into a safe zone. We were able to stay on the flag area, clear people off the flag efficiently, and stay alive.
We can.
Anybody else?
There's a hab on the move marker. You want to push that?
They're still tossing smoke to the
Let's
east.
go for it. Yeah, there's a sniper on the northeast.
There's
for
a
sure.
vehicle that East Road across from the fields and compound on the other side. There's a vehicle on that road. I couldn't tell what it was. Damn. Yeah, still got contacts 90.
You want to push that fob over there? You all set up to do that? There's some smoke out that direction.
Maybe you guys just still set rallies off this hab.
I'm gonna start pushing now. Going.
Squad 2, push towards my men in the woods and you're going to encounter a lot of heavy resistance. Please be fast. Direct east of your pause. You will encounter at least a full squad. We've been engaged for quite some time. We're getting wiped out.
Yeah.
If you want to hold before you push, we're going to be regrouping.
Everybody try to hold here. You have a nade, throw it in green smoke.
Dude, do you need help with that fob?
Come
Possibly.
from Castle.
One, can you hold
Alright,
them?
push up slowly now.
We're gonna hold Castle.
What was that? Who was requesting my
A
aid?
lot of people there apparently.
One, you push that fob, enemy fob.
There's an enemy fob right
We're
here. When you
currently
get it up.
helping number 2. We're in a heavy engagement in the woods. We're currently moving to help number 2. We're under heavy engagement.
Okay, so we were currently moving off of Castle in this location here. We had a little position that we were holding right along the edge here, which is right about here. And it has this line, right, the small berm right here that runs up across the road. And so we threw some smokes out, covered this area, smoke right here, and we moved along this line here. We moved the team along this sector in a like a slanted line. I cannot remember what that's called. We were in a line somewhat like that. Actually, that last one is right here. And so we were holding that type of formation all the way up. Our individual members did something really cool here as we moved up. We actually had one person, the front person, this guy here. He moved up this way, and then I moved up this way, and this guy started moving up this way. So we created a triangle where the fob was just north of us, was right up here, marked by the large green box of target heaven, and so we took this, and I started to move up through this ditch, and then they pushed over into this location here, and this guy moved up on the backside, and I moved up on the backside, and so this little triangle of death that we moved up, just it cycled, it rotated. Of the first person that went to the flag, or first person that went to the not the flag, but the hab, and then I rotated back, and then the triangle actually just turned, and then into the hab here, covering all directions, and it was really well done. I just wanted to point that out. Just start digging. Get up there and dig.
We're not far out now, bud.
Dig. Somebody dig. Out of bullets. I'm on dig.
I'm bleeding on my asshole. Fuck.
Fuck, I'm dead. He's right next to me and he looked at me and he didn't even shoot me.
Keep digging. Just you have to dig. You have to pull out your shovels and dig. We'll cover. That's
I'm bringing hammer after the FOB.
Alright, I'm digging.
Dude, I fucking do this.
Protect me. I'm a fucking...
Hey, Kaza, you have a rally down for your med here?
Thank you. Yeah, we do.
You guys are one better. You guys want my help? We'll get my help.
We got them up. We got the whole hab up. We're good on that. All right. We have a medic up.
I just called my med
D-wall.
over
I'm gonna
here
put
right
a rally point right here. Just keep digging it up. So a medic can spawn and pick
now.
everybody
Enemy
else up.
fall back.
Good smokes.
The rally's gone.
The hab's down.
Rally's
You guys
up.
take that hab down. 1 and 2.
Oh, there it is.
Let's find that radio. Medics pick everybody
Yeah,
up.
clear back blast. I'm blowing that shit up.
We have an enemy. Kaza, we've got an enemy do like fucking maybe 50 yards north.
Is it the fob?
Yeah, it's a foul. Men are sapping it out right now.
All right, cool. Thanks.
It's dug out right now.
All right, Squad 4, how you doing at the castle?
We're fine for there on the
Dude,
east
I'm
side
gonna
a
take
little
out a
bit.
vehicle.
If you want to clear this house to the north.
All right, my squad, we're moving to the north. We're gonna help
You guys took the fob, correct?
take out
haven't
that
moved out
little
my
farmhouse
men.
in the
They're
north
getting shot
side.
to shit.
1 and 2.
This is Squad 2. We'll move to the house in the north.
Dude, this team sucks,
Did you take the fob?
honestly.
Did you take enemy fob?
What'd you say? Do it. Yeah, yo.
Enemies on move mark coming through the woods and crossing the road.
One and 2. You guys you can just move onto Railroad Village.
Roger.
Okay, Squad 1, you go ahead. I'll hold here.
Let me do my job. Thank you. You do your job. I'll do mine.
Jesus Christ.
Kaza, we're going to be moving to the village, eh?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna hold here for a little bit, clear out those woods, and then move back.
Alright, we'll stick here, then we'll clear them out.
Dude, let's go. Come on. Let's do this. Come on. See, we can do it.
All right, I'm gonna send a few people.
We're gonna sell
We're
those
taking
blue
shots
houses,
from the north
Kaza,
side.
okay?
Watch out for the sniper on the north side. Let's kick us off.
We're moving to a gate, squad lead. Move out.
Hey, can someone bandage me?
We are converging on the enemy's position.
I'm gonna get a fob for Railroad Village. I'm gonna keep majority of my troops at Castle though.
All right, anybody who's still on top of the hill, where Squad 1 is, move to our village. Or village right now.
We'll see it, jack shit.
Yeah, forget. Go ahead and start moving with us. I'm moving to.
Yeah, sorry, I was healing somebody.
Damn.
I'm moving. They're all over position. TL southeast.
Enemies on the move mark. 10 of them.
Enemy armor.
Like a 10 on that move mark. Stay in the trees if you can.
Enemy BMP coming to cap.
Yeah, they're on the field. Right in front of me. And beyond the field. Movement
I'm getting some smoke out. Throw some smoke at the rock wall.
Smoking. Don't give up. I'm smoking it. I'll get to you.
Charger. Enemy BMP.
Forget, you think you make it to me?
Yeah, I'll get to you. I just took a guy directly to the right. So I want somebody to cover.
Roger. I'm smoking there. Squad leads out of you.
If you're coming from the rally point, make sure you move to the move mark area.
I'm hit. I think they're thinking around to the west or east side.
Exemborius, are you moving up? Where?
I'm pinned right now. I'm just smoking. Trying to get the medics some cover.
It's 2 direct
They're
approach.
all over to the southeast, east, yeah.
If you
Yo,
can
they're still
break
at that
contact
blue
by,
building.
you can break contact
Guys,
back to
they're
the
in that
top.
blue
Go for it.
building.
And Jimmy, break back towards the rally point. I'm gonna put in the rally point.
Wait, should I spawn at the rally? Oh,
Jimmy,
JK.
Jimmy, move back to me.
I just died, man.
I'll try to get you. What direction were you shot?
Down the hill, just where the mark.
I'm gonna put in your rally point. It's gonna be right in action right here. Just, medic, I need you to come to me. Somebody.
Dude, I am ready to be in action right now.
Okay, yeah.
I'm ready to kill a couple fools.
I'm so excited.
Me too, honestly.
Wait, did that
My loins are really
vehicle
hard.
did that vehicle
love it.
explode? Did we take out that vehicle?
Yeah, you did.
Dude, I'm so proud of myself.
You're basically Chris Kyle at this point.
Pretty much.
It didn't end very
That
well,
was
though.
Get over.
Okay,
Wait,
Explorers,
you
you're the
can
only
run.
guy
I
up.
have to encourage you.
There's a ton of people there. Just good luck. He's on the top. He's in the top. Right up to the line. Alright, thank you.
Oh god,
You take this off to the side, the left side. You take the
There's a hab going up
crows,
southeast.
keep it on the railroad track south. You drop a rally point over here on this house over here. Whoever's in the passenger seat in front of you. Oh, we got an enemy in front. Shoot the house. Shoot the house.
Hostiles 330 on the
Yeah, just keep shooting. One down.
The right way.
Backing us
Take a
up.
shot to the east.
If you want to get back in, go ahead and get back in. Get out.
Hab coming out.
Dang it.
It's reloading.
Oh my god.
We
That
did
was
it,
awesome.
man.
That was
Jump
good.
on it.
Did you see that? Did you see that at final last stand in that
And as you can see, we took down the fob, the castle. It is no more. Totally gone. Took it out. Completely annihilated. And we moved up here after that. Took out some people down here. But after that, we tried to push down the hill. We got totally annihilated back. So didn't work out so well on that one. I thought wasn't thinking very well. You get caught up in the action and you start to glitch in the way you think about stuff. And so we went down. We picked up some vehicles back at main base. And took the vehicles up. And I made a royal mistake. It's my own rule to keep the vehicles behind the infantry. But what happened was I ended up pulling the vehicle all the way up to the side of the house here. And we took a bunch of fire as there were a bunch of enemy soldiers in the compound here. There's one dude specifically that had a rocket right here. knocked us real hard right off the bat. The gunner got some good shots, but I told people to get back in the vehicle. It's important to remember, don't, like when you get contact and you have a gunner, the gunner should be supporting as people getting out of the vehicle and putting fire on enemies. That's not what I did. I just told people to get out of the vehicle. I told the gunner. I thought safety was in the vehicle. I was completely wrong. We had a crow's nest vehicle back here, electronic firing system, gun, truck, MRAP thing, and it didn't have sight on us because there were trees right here. There were too many trees I couldn't see, and so I tried to back the truck up. I got blown up. Should have got out, but anyways, we won the match pretty easily. Village is pretty hard to take, but hope you all enjoyed that. Tell me what you think in the description below. Also, like and comment below. Subscribe. Make sure and subscribe. Can't say that enough. It helps me out immensely. And until next time, have a good one.